Before we dive into the bone-chilling tale, drop a comment below and let me know, what city and country are you watching this from? Because tonight, the story I'm about to tell you isn't just a story, it's a warning. And who knows, the shadows lurking in your city might just be listening too. Ready? Let's begin. Something followed me home from the woods. Security footage proves it. Hey! Before we start, look over your shoulder like you're nervous. Did you hear that? No? Maybe it's just me. But trust me, by the end of the story, you'll be checking your security cameras too. Stick around. And hey, drop a comment if you've ever felt like something or someone followed you home. What do you think is on that footage? Let me know. It started with a walk in the woods. Just a normal Tuesday. I needed air after work, so I took my dog, Rex, down the trail behind my house. The sun was setting, painting the trees orange, but the woods felt off. No birds, no rustling, just silence. Rex's fur stood up the whole time. He kept growling at nothing. When we got home, I locked the door. Standard stuff. But that night, around 3 a.m., the motion sensor lights flicked on. I checked the window. Nothing. Just shadows. I joked to myself, probably a raccoon, and went back to bed. The next morning, I checked the security camera. My coffee went cold. There was a blurry figure, tall and too thin, standing at the edge of the woods where the trail starts. Its head tilted sideways, like it was watching me walk home. The timestamp? Exactly when Rex and I left the trail. I told my friend Jess. She laughed. You live alone too long, you start seeing things. But that night, the lights flipped on again. This time, the figure was in my backyard. Closer, still pixelated, but I could see its hands, long fingers, too many joints. Rex barked like a maniac until I dragged him inside. 3 nights later, the camera caught it right outside my kitchen window. Its face... God, its face was smeared on the footage, like static. But I swear it was pressing against the glass. I didn't sleep. I bought extra locks. Salt lines? Sure. A cheap crucifix from a gas station? Why not? Jess came over to prove it's nothing. We watched movies, ate pizza. Normal. But at midnight, the TV glitched. The lights died. And outside scratching, like branches on the windows. Jess froze. You see that too, right? The motion lights flicked on. The thing stood right under them. Clear as day. No blur. No static. Pale skin, stretched too tight over bones. No eyes, just black holes. And its mouth a jagged slit grinning. We screamed, ran upstairs, called 911. The cops found nothing. No footprints. No scratches. Just Jess and me, shaking, while they joked about overactive imaginations. But the camera footage told a different story. That thing, it wasn't outside. The timestamp matched the exact minute we ran upstairs. But the camera showed it already standing in the living room, behind the couch where we'd been sitting, watching, waiting. So, what would you do? Burn the house down? Run? Let me know in the comments. And if you've got your own creepy story, something watching you from the woods, maybe share it. Up next, well, depends on what you want. Should I tell you what happened after? Or share another story about what the cameras caught in the basement? We stayed at Jess's apartment. I packed a bag, but as I zipped it, my phone buzzed. Security alert. Motion detected in my bedroom. The footage made my blood freeze. The thing was sitting on my bed, caressing my pillow. Its mouth moved, whispering something. No audio, but I could read its lips. You forgot Rex. I sprinted back home. Too late. My dog was gone. Just a shredded leash and a handprint on the window. Small. Child size. Wait, child size? Then I remembered. The old news article. The woods were built over a cemetery. A family died there in the 1930s. A farmer murdered his wife, son, and himself. The son's description? 8 years old, missing 2 fingers on his left hand. The handprint on my window, 2 fingers missing. But the thing on the camera wasn't a child. Unless it wasn't just a son. The camera glitched again. New footage. The thing stood in Jess's living room, behind her, as she slept, its mouth stretched into that jagged grin. Found you. Don't forget to comment. Should I tell you what happened to Jess? Or do you want the story about the basement? Let me know. And check your cameras tonight. All of them.